so I'm here today at Dorks Music with the Yamaha 221SII bass clarinet, which is Yamaha's latest student, in inverted commas, bass clarinet. I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but for now I'm just going to play you a bit on it and then I'll tell you some more about this instrument. So, as you can hear, this bass clarinet makes a really great sound, but the most amazing thing about it is just how easy this is to play. I don't think I've ever played a bass clarinet that is easier to play than this instrument. I said earlier that it's Yamaha's student model, in inverted commas, largely because despite being a student instrument, it is going to cost you a few £1,000s, and most people would say this is quite an expensive instrument for a beginner, but then bass clarinets are very expensive instruments, so it would save you a fortune compared with, for example, a top-end wooden bass clarinet. If we think about the kind of people that might want to use this, if you're, for example, doubling on bass clarinet, you started on clarinet or sax and want to get into it, this would be the perfect instrument for you because of how easy it is to play, and of course the fact it's cheaper than the kind of the wooden models as well. It's great as well if you want a bass clarinet, but you don't need to go down to low C. So some bass clarinets, like this one, go down to a low E flat. Some of them go all the way down to a low C. So if, for example, you are a professional playing in professional orchestras, chances are you're going to need the low C, and unfortunately you're going to have to splash out a huge amount of money to get those extra few notes. But if you don't need that low C, this is a really, really great option because you've still got down to the low E flat. It's really easy to play. It'd be perfect for loads of settings. You could play jazz on this. You could play it in wind bands. You could do it if you're doubling in shows. Is probably one of the most common uses through instruments like this. I should mention as well, of course, at this price point, it's not a wooden instrument. It is a kind of essentially a plastic construction. But I think that's actually one of the things that makes it so free-blowing and so easy to play. So really what we've got here is an excellently priced instrument from Yamaha. You're going to struggle to find anything that plays as nicely as this in this price range. Perfect first bass clarinet, or for anyone looking to kind of double on the instrument, get into playing in shows and other things.